Yo, yo, yo. What up, my peeps? My peoples. Let's get settled in here. Michael, Mr. Willis, 4x4. I don't know if you and Leon. Who else? We got some nice peoples coming in already. So, Mr. Willis, I've asked you this before, but I can't remember what you said. That's a truck, right? Is it a Chevy? Or is it, what is it? It's like a wagon, right? Like the Chevy Nomad? Is it that kind of thing? Because Willie isn't your name, right? Jeep. There you go. So is that like the Vietnam looking thing? The little tiny Jeep that's low, skinny tires? What's up, Robert? Mike, Chuckin, Andy. Man, that's nice. It's like the little Jeep, right? With the white star on it, like you see on MASH. Is that the one? World War II. I don't know my Jeep stuff or my Army stuff that much, guys, so bear with me. So it's Tuesday. I am fabulous, Leon. Tuesdays are typically slow at my work, so they take a million years to get through, which sucks. How's the audio and video, guys? I'm on my old 5G out here, so let's see how that goes. Did Manny show up? There you go. What's up, Manny? Good. So, if you saw, I make posts on YouTube sometimes. Hey, what's up, Chad? But the YouTube posts are kind of weird. Because sometimes I'll see them, other times I won't. I don't know why, but it's called community. And the community posts, I just don't always get from everybody. Hey, Ethan, what's up? You made it. Badass. Badass. I made a post earlier, and I tagged 2 channels in there, and 2 people. One was Peace and Slingshots, which is Michael, and the other one is Manny, which is Manny. Yeah, I love this mug. Hey there, Ken. How are you, man? So before, I know like some people don't want to see other things besides Slingshots, but I like to do other things besides Slingshots, just like all of us. We all have other hobbies and other interests in life. But one thing is music, right? So I played in a band for a long time, which if you followed any of my shit, you already know. I don't currently play. I got out of it probably going on almost 10 years ago. But one of my true loves is Iron Maiden, all right, to the core. Once I first heard Number of the Beast was the first song I ever heard by him. And then I found my brother's, I think it was actually a record. They had tapes when my brother grew up, and when I was really young, we had cassette tapes, but there was still lots of records around back then. And I want to say it was Iron Maiden, possibly Killers, but it had Eddie holding an axe. I think it was an axe. I'm going far back because this was like a one-off thing, and he had like the long hair and shit, and he had the grin and all that. But I heard Number of the Beast, which is one of their more famous songs, and that's what drew me to the band. But then I got into like the really old shit with Paul Di'Anno singing instead of Bruce Dickinson. And I think it was Clive Burr was on drums before Nico. And I just fell in love with Maiden from day one. And I've only seen them maybe a handful of times. I'd have to count, but more than 3 and less than 10. So somewhere in that kind of range. Peace and Slingshots, I've grown to know him, Michael, over the past year or so. Never heard of him before in my life, and then we started shooting Slingshots, and now we've talked quite a bit. We all chat back and forth. We do the lives. So I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's gotten to know me a little bit. And yeah, he sent me something super cool. Yeah, bass is what I played there, Mr. Willis. I love bass. But so check it out. I get my mail yesterday. I was expecting a package from Manny, which is awesome. He reached out to me and he's like, "Hey, I want to send you a slingshot." And I was like, "Oh hell yes! Are you kidding me? Anybody who says that, that's fabulous. Please send me a slingshot. That would be amazing." But he's like, "Not for." I didn't speak with him. This is messages, okay, text messages. So you always get a little bit of. You have to add your own emotion or whatever. You don't know what's really going on, but. So he's like, "I want to send you a slingshot, but not for review. It's not perfect." And that shit just cracks me up because there is no perfect natural slingshot. There is no perfect man-made slingshot. I mean, it's just part of it. So, it's cool to see how people put their own twist on things and what kind of ideas come out of their head. But first, before we get into slingshot stuff, I want to go back to what Michael sent me. So I was expecting the package from Manny. So I go to my mailbox after work. "What's up, Mark?" And I'm like, "Holy shit, what is this big, giant package here? It's big, it's flat, and it's kind of weird." And then it says, "From Michael." I'm like, "Oh shit, all right, what is this?" So I open it up, and I didn't bring all of it out. I brought a few of them out, but check this out. Booyah. Tell me that ain't the shiznit right there. If you know anything about Maiden, they have their own font, essentially. I don't know where it originated, or if they created it, but check this shit out, man. Tell me that is not the freaking most badass shit ever. I think that just tickled me old fancy. That shit is fucking badass. That's all I gotta say. I mean, I love it. Sorry for the cursing, but goddamn, that's cool. That is so fucking cool. He also had a little one that says Maiden, but I already had that one that's stuck on the fridge in the house. I glued some magnets to the back and put that right on there. So basically, my envisioning is, I already filled out the application, and right now they're going through the background check for being a secretary at Omega Slings Corporation. So once I get cleared of the background check and they don't find any of the felonies and all the weird stuff that I've had expunged, I should be starting pretty soon. So on my desk, this will be front and center. Pretty nice. Yeah. All right, guys. So got that out of the way. Michael, thank you. It means a lot to me when people actually pay attention and actually think about you. That's kind of cool. I'm not the most observant, so for me to pick up on cues like that and to go out of my way to, yeah, Chad, I did get moved up from janitor. Well, see, the whole janitor thing, I guess they have to give you like keys to come in and out and clean at your own time frame, and they just aren't trusting me with the keys yet. So, they're like, "Well, we can open up for the, secretary, and we'll just put you on a 30-day kind of trial and see how it goes." But, we'll see what happens. So, Michael, thank you. All right, next. So I opened my next package. So, Mondays are typically pretty crappy because they're Monday and you're going back to work. But stock boy, hell yes. Sticky fingers in the stock room. That sounds weird. So I was expecting some cool stuff. And coin worker. Speaking of sticky fingers, how are you, man? Who else we got there? Did I miss anybody? Sorry, been rambling. I'm just super stoked, man. All right, so Monday turned out to be fabulous. And so I opened my next package, which is from Manny. Now, I love the way this was packaged, all right? So we got one, which is, it was wrapped up very well. It's definitely secure. I'm not joking. I know I joke a lot, but he took his time and he wrapped them up very nice. But there's another thing in here, and I just love how it's labeled, all right? So, bonus 1. And then bonus 2. Now tell me that ain't cool, man. I don't know, that cracks me up. Well, you have the one gift, and then you have bonus number 1 and bonus number 2. Life is good, huh? So, he sent me a picture of this one. I don't know what bonus 1 or 2 is, but I do know what this one is. But he said he had to kind of clean it up a little bit. I can't see my chat right now, so I can't remember for sure, but I want to say that I think he said somebody may have colored it or something, or painted it, and he wanted to get some of that paint off of there or something. This is a very unique piece. I like it. It's interesting for sure. It's beautiful. Look at this. Tell me that ain't cool, man. Let's see if we can get some light on the situation. There we go, maybe. That is pretty damn sweet, man. It's definitely got a good shape to it. I like it. Let's see what she measures at. Right at the 90, man. I can do that. That's perfect. Good hold. It is nice. I like the finish on it's cool. It's almost like, if you look at it in the right light, right there, see that? It looks like gold flake, man, or something. Whoa. I don't know if that's just how the grain turned out, but that is really slick, man. It's like almost a copperish kind of gold. So we are definitely going to be firing this bad boy tonight. Yeah, this thing looks sick, man. I like that. See right there? That's a good view. And then you hit that and boing, boing. What the hell? All right, let's go on to bonus number 1. Bonus number 1. From the feel of it, it feels like a slingshot. Ooh, I like bonus number 1. Oh, bonus number 1 has a secret bonus too. I knew about this also. Man, this is some interesting stuff and very cool. Wow. Damn, dude. That is a beauty right there too. Holy crap. Look at that guy, guys. That is downright beautiful. Almost looks like, Manny, you're still on here, right? You better start piping up here. Where are you, buddy? Tell me, I think he filled it with, I don't know, or maybe that's just the color of the wood. But there's like little spots. Hey, Manny, so is this any kind of filler, or is that just the way the wood works? Because that looks cool. And there's another spot like right there. This is sweet, man. What kind of wood are they? I don't know anything about telling the flavors of wood. KC Cisco, what's up, man? Slingshot Warrior, how you doing? A couple of new guys up in here. Jose, what's up? Hell yeah. So this guy is definitely in the smaller region. That's a 75. So I'm capable of shooting these, but these are not my number 1 width. But this guy will definitely be in the forever. Got a decent collection going on now, guys, of natties. So I got the Smothers, the Schmo Show. I got the Trapper DES. Now we got the Double Mannies. We got the Ethan Delight. Hell yes. Now what I need to do is figure out a way to display these, because I'm not gonna, like, some of them I'm probably not gonna shoot much, to be honest with you, because just basically because of the thickness or the fork width. I will shoot them, but I'm not going to shoot them daily. But I'd like to display all these. So I got to come up with a way to get them all to be on like a showcase. You know, I want to do like a showcase with maybe plexiglass in the front or something. I don't know. I got to figure it out. With some sort of LED lighting or something that will kind of shine down and really just showcase them and then turn it into like art of some sort. Shootable art. I want it to be where I can take it apart or, you know, lift the lid and pull one out and shoot it if I want, but I'd like to have it on display at all times. This guy, though, I definitely will shoot the hell out of. So before I get to bonus number 2, I want to show you this. And this I will have on me probably permanently. But check this out. Tell me that ain't cool, man. I like yours, Ethan. I like the funkiness. That is badass. What it appears to be made of is a coin. And that is freaking killer, man. So that will be hung around ye neck for the rest of ye life. Right next to my wrench. I'll put it on there right now, as a matter of fact. So I keep an Allen key around my neck at all times. I lost my other one. I need the other size. And once I get that, now I'll have both of the basic tools to put on any of my clip slingshots. Then I'll have a badass little slingshot pendant around my neck at all times. That is freaking cool, man. There we go. It's orificial. She's on the old neck. Good stuff right there, man. Hell yeah. That's cool, Manny. That's pretty damn neat. Mini Aries. Now I got to get a big one. Just checking all this, guys. Oh, boy. But wait, there's more. We have bonus number 2. So Manny, he's been shooting for a while. We chatted a little bit. You know, I grew up without text messages, and, you know, you actually had to talk to people, you know, call them on the phone and go to their house and see if they're around and available. But as we've grown, I've grown to adapt to technology, obviously, and now we text a lot more, we message a lot more. It's to the point now where I don't call people much at all. Messages a lot, and I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing, because it's kind of cool to hear what people sound like and not just read their stuff on a screen. But I was chatting with Manny a little bit, and coin worker, and he said he's been shooting for quite some time, and then I guess had a little bit of health issues, and then continued to shoot afterwards. And he's one hell of a craftsman. That's good stuff. The ye old fart. I don't know why everything is ye tonight, but it is. Fabulous. All right, we are. Hey, wait a minute. I recognize that label. Manny, are you an auto parts worker? Bonus 2. All right, guys. So what I'm feeling my bonus right now. And it's I think it's a knife. That's what it feels like. It feels like a knife. Let's check it out. Hell yeah. I love bonus number 2. Check out bonus number 2. You're an auto tech? Oh, that's cool, Manny. I didn't know that. Wow, look at that. Tech Force Speedster model. I like it. Whoa, Jesus. Sorry there, boys and girls. Sharp objects. Tell me that ain't cool, man, huh? Hell yeah. It's got the forehead splitter and the lip grabber. It's got all sorts of neat tools on it. Spring assist too. Woo. Hell yeah. Thank you, Manny. This is badass. How long you been working on cars, dude? Ooh, look at that. USA design. Good stuff. Tactical line. 440 stainless. That would be Mr. JB's department there. 440 stainless. He could definitely tell me all about that kind of stuff there. I don't know much about it. I was starting to read a little bit about metals. Thank you, Manny. You are a good dude. Yes, I agree. You can never have enough seatbelt cutters. 100%. This is a cool, it's a cool looking knife, man. Hell yes. I missed it, Manny. Did you answer? How long you been working on cars, dude? 40 years. Jesus. And you're still doing it? Come on, man. You got to be crippled, dude. That's pretty cool, man. Zach, what's up, my brother? Glad you showed up. Rex, hey, what's up, dude? I didn't see you sneak in here. Hell yeah. Definitely got a good purse. Hell no. Manny, I give you a lot of credit. That's a long damn time to be working on cars, man. I'm surprised you don't have, I'm surprised you're not crippled yet. You know, bad back, bad knees. Was it carpal tunnel syndrome? All right, Chuck, and we'll see you in a little bit. Come back. I guess we'll be on here for a wee bit. So speaking of chucking, I did receive some more latex today. And what I am, before the whole Omega Slings latex took the storm, or took over the, what do they call it? Took everybody on by siege. Like, everybody's using the new latex to try it out. It's getting a lot of hype, and that's badass because it's really good stuff. Before I shot the Omega latex, so my main go-to was like 0.4 South Wales Caddy. I shot that a ton. I still love it. It's very good latex, but I'm trying to support Omega, obviously, and other small people. You know, I'm not getting rid of any of my other latex yet. I got it all tucked away. But I want to give Omega a chance just because I've been hanging out with them and watching them grow since day one, and I think that's really neat to see how far they're getting and to continue down that path. So I'm gonna give the Omega latex 100% chance, right? And so far it's been proving out to be beyond good. It's passed the longevity test that I've done on it. Speed test is fine. You know, there's dudes getting 300 plus feet per second easily. I don't with my setup, but the latex is capable, 100% capable. But what I noticed was they are a little bit softer of a draw than what I was kind of used to. So I never really liked the 0.6 or higher of other brands, but now I know how the Omega bands feel in the 0.5 and the 0.45. I think I moved up to the 0.6. What's up, Greg? How are you, man? I have not shot it yet. I got home from work and I cut just 2 single bands. I used my template, so I have a bunch more to make, but I only put pouches on 2. So I got one of the electric white 0.6 and one of the Olympus green 0.6 because I want to see if that's going to bring up my speeds just a touch, because I want to get a little bit more. I don't want to get a ton, but I want a little more oomph. I want a little more punch. So we're gonna band it up. I'm gonna band up this new guy from Manny, and we're gonna see if we can hit some targets. So let's cut or let's band up this guy and see how the 0.6 proves out. I think it's going to be a perfect fit. If it gets me where I want to be, then this is what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to use 0.6 for short draw and 0.5 for long draw. Now with the there's tournament season, you could call it, is probably pretty much kicking off soon. I don't keep up with all of them that are out there, but I know that there is lots of tournaments happening throughout the year. The one that I plan on making this year, and yes, only one. In the future, I will make more, but this year I'm going to make one, and it's going to be the ECST. So I'm going to dedicate more time to just one frame and one style of bands as far as thickness and taper and all that. For a while now, I've been sticking with the same band, taper, and pouch and ammo. That hasn't changed in quite a while. Frames, I do switch a lot, but I still have my go-tos, and I don't really vary from 90 millimeter fork width too much. So basically, yes, I said freaking basically, my setup stays the same to a certain degree, even though the actual frames change. But that being said, with first tournament I'm ever going to attend, I'd like to, I know that I'm going up against quite a few good shooters out there. I don't have high hopes of winning first place. And I say that as I chuckle because it's there's lots of good shooters out there, tons and tons and tons of them. I'm not saying I'm a bad shooter, because I feel like I am a moderate shooter. So I think that I will do okay. But I'd like to place fair. I'd like to get to the point where I can say that, I don't know. Man, if I could get top 10, I would probably just hang up my stuff and call it my career is being done. But I don't know, man. Yeah, like I said, if there's 100 people there, I want to at least be 99. If there's 125, I want to be 124 or better. I don't want to be last. And if I am. I don't know. But I think I'm going to pull out probably maybe in the middle somewhere. I don't know. I could probably land in the middle somewhere. But I'm going to stick with one frame and practice more with that. I'm not going to stop shooting other frames because I just can't. I have an issue where I just can't. But I want to just spend more time on one and then shoot the other ones less. So the one I think that I'm still on my final deciding here, but I think the one I'm going to stick with that I'm going to shoot at the tournament is going to be my Koya. Just because that one for some reason hits home, and it's always spoke to me, even in my sleep. And oh God, why is everybody laughing? Oh, we got the pussy holes going on, huh? Are you supposed to say that? What else? Yeah, for sure, Rex. I see that for sure. It's 100% about hanging out and being with friends and actually meeting these people. So this draw is definitely tighter. I can tell you that. but I like it, and I think it's probably gonna let's find out. Let's shoot it. It feels like it's gonna pack a little bit of a punch. Going from 0.5 to 0.6, I'm feeling a pretty significant change on the feel. Let's see how it shoots, but the feeling is definitely a stronger draw. Still don't have a luggage scale. We got the, hey Manny, if you're still on here, which I hope you are, do you have a name for this one? Andy, I gotta learn how to slow down, that's for sure. I don't know why, but I just have a very hard time taking my time and aiming. But that's the difference between the pros. I was watching this dude earlier, and no name on it. All right, well, it needs one. And forgive me if I don't know the people I probably should know, I guess, but this guy, Jan Nowak, right? I mean, maybe he's famous in the slingshot world, I don't know. But he posted something on Facebook, and it was him shooting the knockdowns, targets. But watching that, right, and I don't watch a lot of like I watch a lot of YouTube, right? And I watch all you guys and others that's slingshot related, but I don't watch slingshot tournaments like watching like golf or something. I don't know. It's too slow paced for me when it's that style. I find myself getting my eyes are wandering. But watching him, that dude was like a machine, all right? It was like watching a freaking robot up there, and he's just, lights out, knocking him down. But maybe he turns it on and off, like maybe once he's done, he's back to like a normal dude. But he's like a robot, dude. And does he really? Ethan? All right, see? I'm telling you, I don't know. I barely remember your guys' names. I am the most horrible mother. Dude, that's what I'm talking about, Ken. He said if I get to go and meet half of you guys, I'd feel like I won. For real, dude. That's what it's all about. It's going to be crazy. I keep telling everybody, you guys are going to freak out when you find out I'm only 4'2", but it's just the way it is. All right, let's see if this here guy can hold on. I think I wrapped it pretty good. All right, let's see here. Oh, it holds nice. First shots of the day. Two in the same exact shot, both misses, both to the left. Definitely swinging to the left here, guys. Got a little bit of pullage on the bands. This, like I said, I just cut these tonight, and I cut them at 150, which is what I was cutting the 0.5, but I may have to go back to 160 on these. I haven't decided yet. A touch closer. There we go. That's a hit. Nice. This is comfortable. This is a super comfortable frame, Manny. What was that? What was that, Leon? Jesus. 160.6 is a sweet spot. Yeah, Jose. Leon, you're cracking me up, dude. No, I'm 5'8", I think, or 5'9", man, but I feel like a midget around a lot of people. I don't know. And I ain't got nothing against midgets, but I hear they're pretty good wrestlers, but, I've never really seen one. Although I did have a party back in the day once. We used to throw these fucking raging parties at my old house, right? And we would have like live bands playing there. And I had a recording studio that I built in my basement. So we had this punk band over. They were called Sleeping Under 47, right? 47 is a big highway out here, and they were definitely punks. And they set up in my basement. We recorded a very short album from them, and then we threw a party where they played live down in the corner of my basement, and it got pretty damn rowdy. But I was upstairs, and I came downstairs, and like at first I turned the corner, and there's this fucking giant, like, dude, every bit of like 7 feet tall is what he seemed, right? So I'm like, oh, hey, how are you? I take another step forward and I run into something and there's a fucking midget. So I'm like, holy shit, now we have a party. But anyway, that was the olden days. So we got the chronograph right there. Let's see what these things are shooting in it. All right, we got feet per second. You better start lifting your weights. Holy cow, 808. What are you, man? Or what are you? How are you, man? You comment a lot. You're actually on my live. That's cool, dude. Thank you for stopping by. 6'2", Jesus. Yeah, well, we're all getting, well, not all of us. Jose's still a young man. And Mr. Shoot things out of people's hands is still a young man. Bring a stool. Yeah, hell yeah. Like one of those ones, maybe don't they have those foldable kind that you put like on your back and you just flip it out? All right, there you go. Michael, thank you once again, my brother. That's some very cool stuff that you have passed on. Thank you. All right, let's see if we can get something out of this. This is the most nerve-wracking part here because I don't know if this is going to be faster or not. So the other ones, the 0.5s, with my draw length and how I had them tuned at the time, which I'm slightly still perfecting. But like I said, if this pans out, 0.6 is going to be short draw for me. Jesus. Yeah, coin worker. We're not as young as we were before. Jeez. All right, so let's see what these things are going to come in at. 242. You know what? That's perfect. That's what I wanted. All right, let's do another one. 243. I like that. That's exactly where I wanted. Hell yeah. I was kind of getting a little anxious. I thought they were going to be slower than that. 243. Hell yes. All right. That may not be much for you guys who like the 300 feet per second stuff, but that is plenty fast enough for me. 236. We're warming them up a little bit, getting a little sloppy here. All right. 240. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm cool with that. So we're going to perfect it a little bit still. I still may bring it down. The draw, I don't feel like it's maxed. I don't know if I want to pull any farther because I don't really trust my wrap job right here. These would definitely zip pretty good. Well, let's take a little risk and let's pull it back just a little bit past anchor. I don't think I'm quite maxed out, but I really don't want to get slapped in the eyeball. 0.5s, Andy, I was averaging them in the 220s, which is fine too for target shooting, but going out a little further, hell yeah. Setting off I don't have any metal in my body at all, at least that I'm aware of, unless the aliens decided to put some in me. I remember I told you guys the other day, I have bought a tape measure now that can go farther out than just 20 feet or whatever. And I had my kid holding it to double check my measurements. Because see, before I had that digital one where you would point it and the laser would go wherever the hell you were at, and then it would give you a readout on meters or feet or whatnot. So that's how I know some of these measurements. And then I was using a big stick and just moving it around. But I got sick of all that. Well, first of all, I broke the damn pointy measuring thing because it pissed me the hell off, right? I'm out there trying to measure. I can see the red dot. It's going where it's supposed to go, but it keeps saying error. So I gave it the old heave-ho, and then I shot it with my slingshot until it disintegrated into pieces. Yeah, so that's enough of that. But I bought an old-fashioned style, I guess, where, you know, you wind it up. It's like a tape measure, you know, but it goes up to 100 feet. So I rechecked all my measurements, and I'm spot on from my catch box. Catch box to 10 meters. I got that little hole on the ground in the concrete that I can see. What's up, Mr. Chuckin? Glad you're back. So that's good. My measurements were correct there. I measured from where I usually shoot my videos out there, which is 10 meters from the catch box. From there to my squirrel is 22 meters. From there to my rabbit is about 23 meters. From my catch box, if I move over to my catch box and measure all the way out past that tree where I was shooting and I thought it was 30 meters, it is 30 meters, okay? If I stand right at the corner of where my wood fence hits the chain link, from there to the catch box is 30 meters. So, moral of the story is, when I was getting 220 out of the bands, it's fine, but when I go out to like the 30 meter mark, it would be cooler if I could get a little bit faster to have a little bit less of a drop, and this might be where it is. So let's pump a couple more down there and see what kind of readings we're going to get some more. So far we're at the 240 kind of range. Yep, 241.8. So yeah, they came up about 20 to 25 feet per second. About. 241. I'm not super concentrating on my aim here, which I probably should. 240.9. All right, so my tie job has held decent so far. I'm gonna pull a little bit past my anchor and just see how it goes. 253. So there's still a little bit of room. So I could easily get into the 250s for sure, just by tuning these guys a little more. I'm gonna pull past my anchor just a touch more. 257. So see, I got room. I don't usually max out my bands. That's why they're not right now. At my anchor, I'm hitting like 240 approximately. But as you can see, the potential to go higher for short draw and still have an easy pull is definitely there. So I'm going to shorten these up. I'm going to cut them the same way I was cutting my 0.5s, and I think that should dial it in pretty damn well. But let's go for one more. Yep. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut just a touch shorter for the next round. Yep, 250. That's beautiful. That's what I want right there. So I did cut a one of the greens in 0.6, and let's see what kind of speeds we're going to get out of them. But since I haven't modified these yet, I cut them at the 150, and right now they're sitting at 130 active. And the whites are at 130 active too. I don't feel like unwrapping that slingshot, so Jesus. All right, this is what we're gonna do. All right, boys and girls, I'm gonna spin you back around. You ready? I'm gonna have to wrap and tuck some stuff. Hope you guys have a minute or two. Sorry for shaky cam. All right. Let's see. got out here? All right, we'll throw some green on this. We'll throw some, yeah. All right, we'll wrap up, we'll put some green on this guy here. I'm gonna take off a tiny little bit. Maybe. Nah, I'm gonna keep them the same. All right, so we're sitting at 130. Yep, we'll be at about 130 active. So let's wrap this guy up. Sorry, dude. Hit the like, guys. Hell yeah. Earl, what's up? What is that thing, coin worker? Hey, I like clips, dude. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind wrapping tuck, man. It's just that it's not as fast as clips. But I mean, I don't want to limit myself to only having clipped or only having wrap and tuck. It'd be nice to have both and be okay at it. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. So Olympus green on the old homemade Cygnus Bold. See how that pans out. But yeah, I think I found where I want to be with the Omega Latex. 0.6 it is. I can settle in now. I wanted to try a few different ways, and I'm not going to go any heavier. I want to still have a light draw, and the 0.6 does have a light draw compared to some. But I got the speed pretty much where I want it now. Let's see what these guys throw, and then we're going to have to make maybe a slight modification, but not much. Oh, and I don't think Mikey joined yet. Yes, 8mm is where I'm at, Jose. I like 8mm a lot. I don't know why. I got a whole bucket full of 3/8 or 9.5 over there. But I've shot 8mm for quite some time now. And I don't know if I'm going to change or not. All right, we got one side wrapped up. These are 22 to 14. $22 to 14. Mr. Ethan, you are a wrap and tuck sort of dude. What did you get, Rex? Got my first wrap and tuck. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. You were showing me that one the other day, weren't you, Rex? You got number 1, right? Yeah, clip frames, I don't know, man. You can't really beat that, in my opinion, as far as being able to swap stuff out, you know, very efficient, but I don't know. Some of my favorite frames are wrap and tuck, man. So I'm not going to miss out on that. Nice. Only have one thing by Hunter so far, but I'll get more. My collection is not complete by any means. I'm just glad to see more daylight, man. When I get home, it's dark, but it's not pitch black. And in the morning, I'm able to shoot a little bit before work, which is fabulous. It's freaking cold as hell again, but at least I got a little bit of light. So that's pretty damn sweet. I got probably 15-20 minutes this morning before work, and same as yesterday. So that means that the good weather is coming. Once that happens, we'll be able to shoot a lot more, be outside a lot more. And it'll be great. All right, I think we got both sides on. Give her a couple pulls. Oh, oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, well, let's start shooting again there, fellers. Now we got the Olympus Green .6. For any of you who just joined, if there is anybody, the electric white was coming in at 250 feet per second, 242 without pulling max, 250 to 260, pulling past anchor. So we are still in the testing phase of .6, and I'm definitely going to trim it down a touch, and then I should be right where I need to be. So we're getting there. That's the fun part of all this, right? Okay. I think all my tie jobs are okay. Let's just shoot a couple first. See how it feels. Make sure everything's gonna hold together. All right. Yeah, the draw weight feels good. It's definitely, they're similar, but the green's got a little stiffer feel to it. Definitely, it hits. It's hitting pretty decent. Yep, this should do just fine. Definitely out of practice, but that's all right. Feels good, guys. So .6 has definitely got a good pull to it. Let's see some speeds. All right. What do you guys think? Faster? Slower? Same? Here goes. Yeah, let's pull this thing back a little bit. There we go. All right. 243. That's about the same. Very similar. 247. Very similar. 242.8. 247. 248. So maybe a 5-ish kind of feet per second. Got a little movement on that guy there. I'm not liking that. When I made this Cygnus, it was definitely one that it was one I made a while ago. And I didn't make the band grooves that deep. See, I'm getting scared. I pulled back. It was only 240. I didn't pull back as hard as I was before. I let it loose a little early. I'm not going to shoot this one too much, guys. 241. All right, so yeah, I need to make a few slight adjustments. 248. I'm just rushing and a little scared. 247. I mean, it may just sit like that too. I don't know. 248. This is plenty fast for me. I was going for the 250 kind of range. That was a weird one. 245. Well, good stuff. I mean, it's exactly what I was expecting. So if you guys haven't tried any of this yet, get some. This freaking heater's roasting me. Kevin, what's up? How are you, man? You're gonna use a natty or a gypsy? Yeah, Leon, that's a lot of switches. Earl, yeah, get them both, man. I don't think I could pick between the two. I'm kind of almost leaning towards the white a little bit, but I don't know yet. I would definitely be pretty happy to shoot either one. I am happy that I have them. Sorry, just reading all the comments, guys. Yeah, I think I'm going with my Koya. I feel like I have a connection with that one, and I just feel like I wanna shoot that one. I think anything could change, but I think that's what I'm gonna dedicate on. The only thing I wish it was yellow. Maybe I'll get a yellow one day. Why? Why? I wasn't watching. Ugh. Frozen. I got you frozen right here. Ooh. Am I still frozen? Let it snow. Snow never bothered me anyway. I'm back. All right, fellers. If you haven't got yourself Omega stuff yet, get it. Get it. Get it. Because it shoots great. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I wasn't watching. Well, it's been about an hour. Stephen Foster. Dude, you got this garage cooking now, man. Well, boys, I'm about to wrap this up. Robert Patton, what up? Have you been here? God, I forget who's in and who's out. But I appreciate every one of you guys coming in and spending the evening with me. Leon, which one's the best one? Is it glitching now still? Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a sign. Yes, so Leon, thank you. Michael, I know you left already, but thank you. JB and Mikey, thank you. I got they gave me a hat for the Aries. Hell yeah, I'll get one of those. They gave me a beanie for my son, and he is super stoked. As soon as I opened it up, I threw it at him, and he was jumping around, and then he went running around looking for an Omega shirt. So they're somewhere around. I don't know if he may even be watching this inside. I don't know. But anyway, we've been on here an hour. Anybody have anything to say? Spit it out. That was my live for tonight. This is what we went through. We got a badass slingshot from Mr. Manny. And we got another beautiful one from Mr. Manny. We got some super killer stuff from Michael. All good people. I have not run into a single person in the slingshot community that has been an ass. Everybody's been super cool, and it's just crazy the amount of stuff that people, their generosity, super cool. So you all enjoy your evening, and we will speaketh sooneth. Good nighteth and stuff.